Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Aliano.
Calmly anticipates. Forward it goes.
Pablo Andrade.
Twisted in. That is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Fabio Silva
And Maxwell.
Almeida. Aliano
Gets his pass away. Stitch defending, but that'll do.
Martin Hassan. George Brown.
Gently done.
Martin Hassan.
Is onto it in a flash.
Persija Jakarta.
Cushioned by the confidence of a narrow win in their last game. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Could move up a gear here. Threads one in, and that could send him on his way. Good read, needed to be. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety.
Drujeni Blanco. Hanif Shahbandi. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's shot a goal!
Alano! Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital.
Witan Sulaiman.
That's Maxwell.
Aliano.
Oh, good spread.
Bruno Tubarão.
Is wide and looking to get onto this. Decent hit!
Goal! Persija!
Maxwell Sousa
Did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Persija Jakarta.
Get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Looking here to chip it through. Shot a goal! And that has their fixed.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Mohsin Hassan.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the runner. Great ball if he can get there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Played out to the right.
Bruno Tubarão.
Picks it up out wide. Tries to get it clear. He's got direct here.
Jordi Amat.
Cuts it out.
Luquinhas.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. All won cleanly. There's a sharp little ball here. Can he get away here? And that's a throw. In towards the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
Peter Sulaiman.
Has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Bruno Tubarão.
Bruno! It's hit the crossbar. Another chance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Aim forwards. And they can counter here. It's run loose here. They'll try to keep this alive. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Persija Jakarta.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Persija Jakarta.
Going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
And they win it back again.
PES2021
Whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Witan Sulaiman.
Moved on forwards.
Hanif Shahbandi.
Almeida. And he's in on goal! He is through here! It's anyone's ball now. Has a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's managed to get rid.
Eduardo Barbosa.
Risky. Ringo gets across to... The referee's awarded a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Alan Cardoso.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Do have a chance to counter here. Deftly done. Oh, that's clever.
Bruno Tubarão.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter.
Knocks it out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now, what about a counter-attack? Forwards and with intent.
Jordi Amat.
Makes the interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
PES2021
Clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a loose ball.
Pablo Andrade.
Fiddles it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found a way through. He's got to be it. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Rizky Rido.
And the shot! It's a goal! PES are back in business!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
He's got the shot away!
Goal! Bis!
And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Persija Jakarta.
Making consecutive changes here.
PES2021
Get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So not long left in this now. So just a few moments remain. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. The ball is loose and the chase is on. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he's heaved it away.
Persija Jakarta.
Need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Donny Tree.
Throw it. And he's there to clear it. 4 extra minutes added on. Quick ball upfield. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest. But regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Underway. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Almeida. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Persija Jakarta.
Finding their passes. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Good ball, and this looks promising. Opts to... There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Gustavo França.
Played out wide. Swings in across. Great skill, that's nice. He's tried one! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Moved on forwards.
Bruno Tubarão.
Pinches it off him.
Persija Jakarta.
Impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits...
Alano! He's got away with one there. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's nice. Into the box. Threads one in. It's out for a goal kick.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah.
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Bruno Tubarão.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Inside, yet able to find the net.
It's fizzed it forward. Cuts out the supply.
Gustavo França.
Gently done. Played out to the right. He is through here. And that has left him in a heap. Out to the left it goes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got away. It's Rodriguez! Goal! Persija! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Persita Tangerang.
It's all first blood here.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Oh, it's played shots! No, not this time.
Well, it's simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Adrian Ilham.
Husseinov. And he's forced to go back. Early ball out from the back. There will be a throw-in.
Maxwell Sousa. Alan Cardoso.
Was certainly sturdy.
Winter Suleiman.
He's fouled. And this an opportunity to pull level. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Corner of the game. Up for a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Adrian Ilham.
Played towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Right on Rodriguez! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Persija Tangerang.
Take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now. They should be able to take it on from here and either add to the lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Hockey Charaka.
Now the breakaway, and he's managed to get free.
Hockey Charaka.
Has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Ball if he can get there, and he's lost his man here. He's one-on-one. He's had a shot. It's in, and right on half-time. That is telling. Almeida, a mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
This is threatening. And there is the half-time whistle. Come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Persija Jakarta.
Need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Witan Sulaiman. Gustavo França.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's heaved it away. Now some movement on the bench and we are going to see a change. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Great chance! Oh, look at... Can he finish? He scores! Persija back on level terms. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Played with finesse. Caught offside that time. And through to the goalkeeper.
Persija Jakarta.
Suffered their first defeat of the season last time out, so time now to put that right.
Yardan Yafi.
He's sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Alano.
Actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Goes without saying, that was poor.
Persija Tangerang.
Could start a counter here.
And that's definitely not his best. Played out to the left flank. Shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception.
Jordi Amat. Alano.
Looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Calmly anticipates.
Bruno Tubarão.
Gets his pass away. Will play through for the wide man. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. Up to meet it. And in again. Goal! Persija! And the comeback is complete.
Kartika Aji.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Persija Tangerang.
Making consecutive changes here.
Persija Jakarta.
Get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Pablo Ganet.
And the ball's a good one here.
Persija Tangerang.
Really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Clearly not happy with that. Fiddles it through.
Michael Rodriguez.
Looking to run onto it.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looks it. Some of them challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Shot a goal! So close to drawing level.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Persija Jakarta.
Making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Can he latch on to this?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Adrian Ilham.
With the clearance.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Persija Jakarta.
Close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Hit into the middle.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Perfectly measured that.
They got infantry.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
4 extra minutes added on.
Kartika Aji.
Sends that a long way.
Raiko Rodriguez.
On 2 now and looking for 3.
Raihan Hannan.
Forwards and with intent. And that's it.